guys, welcome to my channel. So this is what life looks like after a day of no mercy and very little help from my husband chasing my toddler around. I have to clean all that up and I have to do a partial water change for my pet Betta. And here he is. Meet Magdaleno. This is my pet Betta. He's super unhappy to be woken up from his slumber. He just wants to sleep. He's a very lazy fish, but very good natured otherwise. And we definitely need to get him a water change. So the first thing I'm going to do is suction out all the fish poo-poos that are down here at the bottom and do a quick, probably a third water change. This little doohickey from Amazon makes water changes so much easier and so fast. Now I'm using a little bit of rubbing alcohol, being very super careful not to get any drips inside the actual water of the tank, to just kind of pick away at that water line and get it all nice and cleaned up. But it's really super important not to get rubbing alcohol into the actual tank itself. I'm still going at it with some rubbing alcohol here, being super careful again not to get any drips inside the tank, but the rubbing alcohol does a really good job of kind of getting away all that ickiness at the top of the water line. And now it's time to actually prepare the water for the tank. And this is actually quite a tedious process. That's a little API test kit. I have to make sure to meticulously match the pH of my tap water to the pH of the existing tank, because the most important thing when you're doing water changes is to keep the pH as constant as possible, and then obviously dechlorinate and all that stuff. But yeah, this takes me quite a long time. I have to test the water dozens of times maybe, because our tap water is such a high pH, and the tank, we want to keep it around 7. So yeah, it takes quite a bit of time, but after a while you get the hang of it and it's not so bad, except when you're trying to do this at 3 in the morning like I was. Okay, just when I thought my camera was recording, it died on me, and so you guys missed the bonus shot of me yelling in triumph that finally the pH matched. But now I'm here slowly pouring water into the tank. I found that using a colander or anything else really is just more messy than just straight up slow pouring. And now I'm just skimming the top with paper towels. There's always a little bit of biofilm at the top. It's really difficult to get rid of even under the best conditions. And so the best way of getting rid of it is just to use a paper towel to kind of get rid of that little biofilm. And here I'm just careful to catch all the drips because I really don't want dirty fish water on my furniture. All right, finally done. And what does the fish have to say about this? Oh, he is super not happy, but he really needed that water change. So he's gonna have to deal with it a little bit, Magdaleno. All right, well, fish is done. Now we have to get to this mess. Oh, what a mess. I mean, if you guys knew how late it was, I mean, oh my gosh. I still just noticed that I have my Easter egg collection on my windowsill still. And it's June. Oh well, they're not super Eastery. They're more summery than anything else, but yeah. Oh, pants were falling down. I always like to kind of give my silverware an extra scrub because I find that that's kind of the only thing that, if it's going to have stuck on dirt after going through the dishwasher, it's going to be, a knife or a fork that I just didn't soften the coke on it beforehand. I didn't realize how see-through my shirt was until this video. Oh, now we're getting to my favorite part. All the dishes are in the dishwasher, and now I get to scrub my sink and get that thing sterilized and shiny. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I wash my gloves and I dry them as if I were washing and drying my own hands. I can't imagine putting them away without cleaning them. I know a lot of people are totally okay with just putting away dirty gloves, but not me. And I'm also a stickler for using gloves in all of my cleanings. I just don't like touching it with my bare hands. And there's so many YouTube channels where I have such a squeamish factor because people just are cleaning like their toilets and everything without gloves. And I'm like, oh man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are as squeamish as I am about touching things without gloves, but I like to use gloves in all of my cleanings. I ran out of cleaning solution. This is what I use to clean pretty much everything in my house. It's like maybe 70% rubbing alcohol, the rest water, and a dab of just regular dish detergent, Palmolive or Dawn. Probably Dawn works a little bit better, but they're both really good, and it just cleans and disinfects everything. And here it is, guys. It is 5:55 in the morning. That is insane. But yes, I did not get my kitchen as clean as I had hoped I would get it. I tidied it up as best as I could. But sometimes you just have to throw in the towel and get some shut-eye. And so this is as good as it gets for tonight, and that's gonna have to be all, you guys. See you guys in the next one. In the meantime, feel free to check out my blog at simplequietlife.com.